That's less important.
Okay. We're still in the library.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for everybody to be prepared, ready, everything.
I'm ready. I mean, we're all here.
So we got Legend ready. Ren.
Go for Ren.
And Ty.
Yep, I'm here.
And TB.
Yep, I'm here.
Awesome. Okay. So we last left off in the library, and you all had just discovered a quote in a book with, seeming assistance from Alenia, although I don't think she really, I think you would have found it without her help, but, you asked for her help, so she's there.
I did not.
Hmm?
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, well, She was, almost cordial, and so you were like, all right, fine, you're our prefect, you should help us.
Also because friendship is magic.
Sharing is caring.
We are not friends.
We are classmates.
Oh, I was
We
talking
are
Anya.
farmers.
Okay, so
We are not friends either. Baka.
So, I guess, is anybody wanting to do more with the book? Are we wanting to...
I would like to, just so we know how things have translated, is there anything significant that you would like to reiterate in any changed lore? The book was about the 12, which are not necessarily the same.
I think we were going with Elder God, right?
You were going with what?
Yeah, I thought we were going with
We're
Elder
going with-
Gods.
Like Elder
Yeah,
God.
I just want to make sure, I guess.
No worries.
Because, we're dealing with a mystery here. It's important that we know what our clues are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we... that's...
Also,
okay.
I'm just assuming that Nkose died in the fucking medical wing. He's dead for real now.
No, not yet. Not so far as you're aware, at least.
All the plug art.
No. Milk the guilt.
Who feels guilty?
Oh, yeah, so...
The vampire who killed him.
At this point, we could assassinate him and there wouldn't be any consequences.
Guys.
I think there'd still be consequences, just not. Also, there'd be consequences for me. Everyone thinks
Right.
I killed them.
Yes, right. Okay. So, we're dealing with this fucking mystery.
Yep.
Right.
So
I'm just
you
trying
have...
to think, where we left off, right? Because we found that,
Yeah, so...
that prophecy.
You found the book, which is We Who Stand by Ophélie Uvis Kusril. And again, it was a book that was about the 12 elder archons of yore that did not paint them in a great light, which, you may or may not agree with at this point. And it had kind of like an inscription, but in the back dust cover, and it said, "When fire ignites the maelstrom and iron meets a displaced feather, the 13th shall rise," and it is signed. It is signed Chernesi Poisus. And I will put that name in chat in case anybody's interested.
Trinity Poisonous. Is that the name it had before? Or did we just not notice that?
Nobody asked. Nobody I
That's
mentioned that it was a signed inscription, and everybody was like, "Ooh, it's a mystery. It's a prophecy. Awesome!" And I was like, "Okay." Like nobody asked.
Well, damn,
like
that
your
feels
character
kind of
would
important.
recognize. Yeah, your characters would recognize. So that's why I'm giving you that for free without you having to like. I don't want you to not have that.
Okay.
May or may not be important, but like your characters would know. So
Do we... So can we roll anything to see if we know who that is?
you're welcome to roll a history check if you would like.
Hmm.
Could I go ahead and ask our prophet? Ask the woman who's just standing there to help.
Yeah, you know.
I'm giving myself guidance.
you can-
Elena,
Sure.
you know who this person is?
Oh, wow. Never fucking mind.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well, you know, it still matters because it's a natural one, and I'm still going to be donating. I don't care. Like, it is
True.
like the point of it was not performative. It wasn't to show off everybody, but I still need to note that one. So, where's my note?
Okay.
Unscramble
I-
the letters of Chernesi Places, and it says something that I have not come up with as a joke right now, but I'm going down an entirely different mystery path. Unless that is the answer, in which case, never mind.
Ty got a 16. Ty, what is going on with you?
I don't know. I rolled a 17 with a
One person is
minus
like,
1.
I hate books. I don't like books. Books are evil.
But I do know people, and this person's name does seem familiar.
All right, so as you all are discussing it, and you ask Elenia, she's like, Chernesi. I've seen that name before, but I'm not certain where. Or maybe I've heard it.
Have I possibly heard it from somewhere before?
You would not have.
Like
No.
based on Okay,
What the
gotcha.
heck is going on?
I should have given someone else guidance.
It is an option, but so it is someone that Elenia has at least heard of before. They're not certain where from, but not.
Art, can you
Mhm.
can you post the text for the prophecy thing
Not
somewhere
prophecy.
just so we can take a
Yeah.
because there was like a character aspect for this for me where that I need to contemplate speaking up about.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to create a new text channel. Everybody has welcome to view it, but
Oh,
I'm
yes.
probably gonna not.
Okay.
I don't know. I will request that you only add relevant things to it, but it is going to be.
A campaign text channel.
Yeah, it's KLOV Mystery Details is what I'm calling it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The reactions are going to be crazy though.
So what?
The reaction emojis are going to be crazy though.
That's fine.
But okay, maybe I should have actually thought about what lie I was going to say here, but Kin looks at the saying prophecy. I'm just calling it a prophecy because it sounds like a prophecy.
Before
And-
that,
Huh?
did we actually even talk in game about
Nope.
the thing? So
Nope.
you are actually jumping the gun.
Am I?
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
guess.
didn't actually
Yeah.
talk about it in game.
You say we.
Isn't this thing about it?
I
We
don't.
literally
now-
stopped when we
yeah.
saw it.
We saw it and then we cut off the stream.
That is possible,
Right.
quite possible. Even if you had discussed it in stream, it's not always, or it's not necessarily a bad thing to rehash it in character so that you do have like what you're thinking out there.
Well, what I was about to say would actually be relevant in terms of talking about it. But
Gotcha.
Oh no, definitely. But if you had come to that conclusion before any of us had gotten a chance to understand anything, it would seem way. I mean, this is out of character. This would seem way suspicious. You feel?
not really.
Depends on how good the lie is.
Well, I mean, okay. Looking at this prophecy, I am the only one who could actually be like, this applies to all of us. Because none of you know that the 13th applies to me.
No.
Yeah.
Which is...
But
we
the
haven't even like hit that
Yeah.
point yet. Is what I'm saying. If you jump the gun and say something like that,
yeah,
it would make us all super suspicious of you. You feel what I'm saying?
I know. I mean, I was contemplating actually confessing that the 13th has something to do with me.
Right.
Well,
If you want to go first.
looking at this, and it's just saying.
I mean, that's what I
What
was
going
what I was
on?
contemplating. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to go first. But I'm just saying that.
I mean,
Well,
nobody
that's
else
what I
can
mean.
come to that conclusion without like. It feels necessary for me to share it, because if I don't, then we're not going to be able to solve this together.
and that's up to you. I would say that Vicari would definitely recognize themselves as the Maelstrom and remember that young Master Logrin did burn them.
It is forefront on my mind.
So like that would be there. Logrin wouldn't necessarily associate that. I don't know. I mean,
I haven't
we
burned
could
any
Fire is
swirling
pretty...
storms. I haven't burned any storms recently, so
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
and
think
it's-
I would.
Most definitely have.
No, I haven't. I wouldn't shoot fire into the sky. That's like, I don't know what effects that would have.
It's talking about me, Logran.
What? No way.
I am the Maelstrom. I am the storm.
Are you sure about that?
How about we find out in a little game called I Tag You with Thunder and You Die?
I could tag
I
you
don't
with
feel
fire.
like that's super constructive to solving this mystery right now, Vic.
A little
Which would most likely be exactly what happened as it happened the first time we met.
In any case, fire igniting the maelstrom is definitely Logrin setting Vicari on fire. Iron puts me in mind of Okoye or Fino meets a displaced feather, which would be those weird harpies we found. This is just off the top of my head. I mean, I'm just guessing.
What does this have to do with anything involving us? This book was written like, when was this book written? And I just start looking for a date on the book.
So the book was written some 400 years ago.
Yeah, this was written like 400 years ago. What would this have to do with us?
You forget, Logran, I am the chosen one. All things are about me.
Okay, the whole chosen one thing really just kind of like I don't feel like that's an actual thing. Like no one is a chosen one. Like if someone
could be.
specifically was a
Logran, how many
chosen-
demigods have you met?
One?
I
Yes.
hate to.
Sure,
It's
I
me.
hate to disagree with you here, Logrin, but I mean, wasn't Vicari literally chosen by that one Spire that chooses the fucking fancy assholes?
Yeah, I guess that's
This-
true, but what I'm
Spire
saying is that
that's-
there's usually not one chosen. Like, there's many chosen people.
I mean,
you know?
we were all pretty much chosen by one of the Spires,
Yeah,
which
that's
kinda
what I'm
makes
saying,
us
like,
all
Not
chosen.
like that. You are, of course, you are all chosen, but I
But-
am the chosen.
Okay,
With
that's what I
capital in
mean.
there.
That the chosen thing, like, that really doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Were you on born on a storm that shook the earth? Were you?
no,
He might.
maybe, I don't know. I don't
remember
my own
any
birth.
earth shaking happening.
Well, how would you remember? I'm older than you.
That's true. You should probably respect your elders, Vicari.
Exactly.
I
Come on.
don't even respect Elenia.
But that's because of Elenia. No offense, Elenia.
I am right here.
I know, that's why I said no offense. Like,
In any case, I'm pretty sure this prophecy has to do with us. Just
Where
between
do
you
you
and
come
me.
into
Don't
play,
go
then?
spread around. Okay,
Wait,
well,
wait, where do you come into play?
let's just say that there was some sort of thing back in my hometown, and the idea the 13th has something to do with me specifically.
So, when
Still
this
reading.
stuff happens, which means it did happen, does that mean something's about to happen to you?
Maybe. Maybe I'm
Are
about
you
to
gonna turn
God.
into a giant demon monster thing, like rising from the grounds of the earth? Going
might.
rar?
I might.
13
This
what?
stuff- It feels a bit too coincidental for all of this stuff to just correspond to us without being. I mean, we were led to this book by the murder mystery, and now we find a clue that just happens to have clues that correspond to all of us. It seems too convenient to not be related. Not to
Or-
mention, we've been seeing the number 13 all over the place.
Or maybe it's a trap.
It could be a trap, but it's still about us.
The 13th what?
Don't worry about it. The 13th in a fucking silly competition.
Can I roll insight?
So you got 13th place? Damn, that's kind of sad.
You can roll insight. What are you trying to infer? Infer from this or
What
discover?
is
Let me ask you
why Kin is incredibly dodging what the 13 is about.
Let me ask you a question, Art. Last time we played,
Mm-hmm.
Ty and I had inspiration that we did not use.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have that, or has it had the expiration date?
I would give everybody inspiration for sticking with me even through a couple weeks without playing. So everybody can have inspiration.
Okay. Awesome.
Jeez.
Can
Okay.
I roll
Um,
insight on Kin?
What the fuck? That's 2 natural ones in a row. No,
Amazing.
no, I'm gonna use my fucking inspiration right now.
Do it.
Right
I didn't even
fucking
roll
now.
insight.
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Is that a yes? Please tell me that was a yes.
You're welcome to roll insight.
Okay.
You might not necessarily know what Kin is hiding, but
You might want
Well,
to
it
roll
makes
insight
me-
if you want to take advantage of that low fucking roll. There's no way you can fail this. I mean, there is,
There's
but
definitely a
Bro.
way I could fail this.
roll 20's not feeling me today.
yeah, Ty is definitely. Yeah, you're both
Mother-
very aware that Kin is being dodgy about this 13th thing, and
The point
The-
is, I'm clearly lying about what the 13th means to me. It's definitely more important than trying to
She's
make
getting
it.
hit on it too.
Okay.
you are aware that it's not some silly competition that they won, or she's.
Well,
she-
winning,
Huh?
yeah, winning a contest in 13th place isn't really something that would be beneficial to a potential prophecy. What y'all think?
Vicari leans in real close to Kin, looks them dead in the eyes.
Oh no, they're about to kiss.
Wait, why
What?
would
I got something on my face or what?
The 13th. Quit flailing about, Fafling. I know what you can do, and I know what you are. So please, stop faffing about. What is the 13th?
I think they're about to kiss. They're so
Yeah,
close
there's like
together.
a whole
Are-
lie that we're dating.
Okay, so is
Is there
Vicari
something?
trying to intimidate Kin into telling?
Ooh, sure. Let's go with that.
Bring it the fuck on.
we
I
don't
barely get to
What
intimidate.
do I do against that?
What is it? It's
Oh wow. You might not have to do anything. Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration for that one.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that.
I maybe another deception check against it.
What
19.
the fuck?
19 intimidation.
Roll 20. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together right now.
Vicari's body like starts humming with static electricity, and their eyes
What the
start
fuck?
fogging over.
Okay. Oh man,
I think they're
what do
not
I
gonna
wanna...
kiss.
Don't think they're gonna kiss. I don't know. They could still. It might. No, that's not what I wanted to see. Sorry, I'm trying to make a decision without. Because like Google wasn't really helpful. Because you're like not supposed to let players attack each other. I'm like, fuck off. Like this is an open world.
We're not
Well,
attacking each other.
No,
In the
but people think that intimidation is attacking. Sorry, what T?
In the meantime, Okoye is gonna step in between Vicari and Ken.
That's
And-
really close.
And
Oh
Feel
god, what's
free.
happening?
Please save me from this fucking bully.
Vicari, you cannot intimidate and bully people to get them to do what you want.
Wasn't even.
Yeah, you should really know better than that.
Sometimes,
Vicari didn't even raise their voice.
but you're
What? You
Vicari-
don't need to raise your voice when you fucking crackle with electricity and shit. What the fuck?
all right.
No, but now that Vicari gets, when they get excited or passionate, their static electricity just clings to them. It wasn't anything dangerous.
You did
Mm.
okay, but based on the way that you presented that, also the fact that you rolled an intimidation, it seemed like you were trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're trying to persuade versus intimidate, like it's the way you were presenting it. It seemed like
Presenting it.
intimidation.
More social pressure than
So peer
Then-
pressure. You're trying to peer pressure.
Well,
physical kind of pressure.
I would have Kin roll a contested intimidation check then as well, giving Kin advantage because this is a secret that Kin does not want to share.
Well, yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Roll 20. Let's see what you do.
It's
Roll
gonna
20
be
is gonna fuck me.
it's gonna be a 10.
I'm-
2 and a
I'm-
3.
I have
2 and
a-
a 3.
I have a really bad feeling about how this session's gonna go for me, roll 20 wise.
You're about to get all your secrets thanks to roll 20.
Advantage.
You did
Motherfucker.
want to start sharing.
I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
but
damn.
not high enough. Ooh.
Oof. So, Kin, you do feel the social pressure to share something of your secret. There's a very near thing, and it is not so much pressure that you want to necessarily say it out loud. You might want to, I don't know.
You could message me.
I could, yeah, as you say, I could see a similar character and as an NPC sending a message to Vicari being like, "We will discuss this later. Drop it." But this is up to you how you want to act in this moment.
Things are getting real intense.
You wanted to know too. You rolled insight.
Oh no, I'm really curious, but the whole getting in the face thing, you know, trying to, I don't know what you're doing, seduction. I don't know.
Vicari, roll perception real quick.
Roll perception. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just okay. Yeah, y'all just do that. I'm trying to think how to do this.
Yeah, you're kind of in an odd spot.
All right. With a 17, as you are looking Kin in the eyes, you glance over their shoulder and see Elenia with an arched eyebrow and kind of a smug look on her face.
What the fuck?
I know, right, Elenia?
What is she doing?
Yeah, right?
Listen, even if I would confess my secrets to all of you, I would not tell Elenia.
Does Elenia know?
No.
Do you want to roll insight, Vicari?
She's not staff necessarily. She's just a prefect.
Yeah, the prefect's
Vicari.
just like, oh, okay.
Vicari, do you want to roll insight as to what the arched eyebrow and grin might mean?
Would me taking my concentration off Kin allow them to weasel out of this?
No, not necessarily. It just like you are glancing over and seeing. Then Kin has successfully been intimidated. It is up to them how they want to act.
I've been pressured.
This is
I
true.
ain't scared of nobody.
The pressure.
I got a 5.
All right.
I'll give the help action. just kind of like peek over, and I'm like, I wonder
Well,
what
hold
that's
on, Logrin. Roll perception.
Oh, of course. With my high perception.
Use advantage if you need to.
You know,
You do have inspiration.
does a 10 see it or not?
10
You
wouldn't
wanna
see
use-
it.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'll roll with my advantage then.
Really? This
22.
Okay.
You see the arched
It's
eyebrow
important.
as well.
Elenia's gonna turn out to be the killer, or some other evil thing.
Ty, go ahead and roll insight as well. So I'm going to whisper this to you because
Okay.
you can share it if you want, but it is not necessarily common.
Okay.
I forget, how do I whisper?
Honestly, I don't know either, so.
You just send them a Discord message.
It's fair, I could. That would work.
Yeah, but.
Right. Well, I am going to.
You haven't said anything.
What?
You have to say, or at least give me a something to back off.
I'm going to cast message to Vicari, and I'm gonna say, "Fuck off! You're not gonna make me push all my fucking secrets in front of Elenia." I know you don't trust her.
We will finish this.
I will tell you something later, when I choose to.
Okay. I think that might be a little bit more than message, but that's totally fine.
They can cancel. They can cast multiple messages. It's a
It's
cantrip,
roleplay.
I'm pretty sure. Or
Um,
even if it's not, it's cheap. So
Got a certain amount of words. Got
Yeah.
at least 20 words.
it's
Yeah.
100. Or wait, no, that's
I don't know how many-
sending.
that's
many-
sending. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's no worries. Yukari's eyes turn to slits, and they're like, later, and that's what's sent back to you. And they move out of your personal space, of course.
Okoye already sits between us. So
It's true.
I'm just gonna let Okoye's interruption give
Okay.
me permission to not say anything about it.
To move back and get a little bit of personal space.
What is this, an interrogation? We're just here to solve a mystery.
Yukari
It's not
messages
about...
you and says yes.
I know, this is my... I message back to you. This is my out loud cover. I'll tell you something later. Fuck off.
Okay, so
Vicari says in like a sing-song back, "Thank you."
all right,
In message, I
doesn't make
assume.
it so that you can speak telepathically.
Message, of
Say
course.
things like that nobody else can hear, but you probably still have to move your mouth. So
yeah,
it's probably conspicuous
Yeah.
at that point.
Oh no, it definitely. I mean, but Vicari does it real slow, so that either it makes everyone incredibly, they either miss it unless they're watching the entire time, or it makes them incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, so message is a cantrip, and it's you point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. To do message.
light mouth movements and them poking their fingers on each other because they're right in front of each other's faces.
That's as simple as
In-
moving something by your
technically-
hand.
Technically speaking, you wouldn't even necessarily need to point at them. It can go around. It can turn. It can like change directions. It doesn't need to follow a straight line.
Oh, but
Oh,
I
okay.
think the somatic form is just a finger pointed.
Yeah, basically,
yeah,
and
just
you
by
could
your-
do that subtly. Like it's not that
Yeah.
big of a deal.
Like
And
pointing to each other's toes and stuff.
yeah,
Don't
But-
make this weirder.
to rules as written, at least according to this, I'd have to actually look in the book, but there's no like length requirement to it. It's just whisper a message. Like so,
Yeah.
Good to know.
it is one
And-
round, so it would be like a fairly short message. You can't like send an essay, but like
I can say a lot in 6 seconds.
yeah. Oh, I'm aware, and just like yeah.
Just say
I'm just-
everything.
Yeah, I'm just saying it wouldn't be like, listen, Vicari, all right, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you this later, but make sure that we, don't get into a fight here because we don't want to draw too much attention to us because right now, like, it's important to me to keep this secret. Like, that's a bit much, but
Actually, that
Say,
actually was
6
7
seconds.
seconds. That was 7 seconds. I just counted.
that's funny.
Anyway, I mean, unless anyone's gonna share, I mean, unless Ty is gonna share what he learned from
Yep.
inciting
Logan's just-
on.
yeah. Logan's gonna just kind of like move next to Vicari and just be like, buddy, listen, I would just
You gonna
chill
whisper
with
that?
the. No, I'm just like whispering it like next to your head, like I would just chill with the whole lightning thing and the putting your face on other people's faces thing, with the whole Elena around. Let's just say that you're proving a point.
Oh, gross.
Logrin, Vicari looks at you. When I get excited, the electric.
No.
You know that already.
No.
We've also
Listen.
been in multiple battles before where you've
It's
seen me
happened
use-
all the time.
Yes, but all I'm saying is that you're kind of proving a point. And I kind of like try to gesture my eyes towards Elena and like the smug look, and I'm just like having my eyes wide open, trying to hope they get what I'm implying. You could definitely roll an insight to see if you understand it, but I'm trying to be as subtle as I can about it.
Should I roll
How
an
subtle
insight for that?
okay.
Yeah, roll an
If you would
insight.
like to, sure.
This is the weirdest insight I have to roll.
Well, somebody's trying to subtly pass you a message. They don't have message themselves, so
Where were these rolls anywhere else during the game, by the way?
right. when we're
I'm
solving, when we're doing
fucking
weird,
fabulous.
random mystery
Stolen
stuff,
my luck.
not great. When we are solving internal character conflict, we are amazing. We're just great.
All right,
I
so
wanted-
so Vicari kind of understands that Logrin is saying like, if you're proving a point to Elena, that means that you're proving to Elena the fact that violence is okay because you were mad that Nikose used violence against you and charged at you, but you are currently in Pin's face.
Oh,
And-
fuck
And that's
that.
what the smugness is going on. And Logan's like,
I wasn't
kind of Well, the closer you get and the more your lightning crackles, it could appear that way. Even though it is your excitement, if you want to be
fucking Alenia.
excited, maybe go into your room. Okay?
Ew.
Yeah, just
out of game.
Yeah.
Has Alenia not met any other of the Kutanga?
How many of them, I would guess, would you say actually make it to the academy?
Ooh. I would say a few, but there probably are, I want to say there's at least another student that is a Kutanga. And to round that out, let's make there be 3 Kutanga students. But there at least should be books about us vaguely, you know.
Also, she would have seen our whatchamacallit, our test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you were shooting giant balls of lightning when you had the lightning crackling around you, so...
Yeah, but those wouldn't have been the only times. Like when you probably threw fire at me, that probably happened. When you were going to heal me, that happened probably then. I mean, you have to assume that it's happened multiple times, and this is not me, like...
Oh, okay.
This is not the same as me charging up in a spell.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't
Okay.
seem that way. What it would be
Gotcha.
is just like a byproduct of just how I
Gotcha.
emote.
Because in my brain, because it was like, you didn't mention it during the actual session, so I was like, huh. Is
It's
this
a new-
It's new
Yeah.
because my race
Actually-
changed.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay. It's new because
Yeah.
your race changed. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and that's I guess where the disconnect
we
would
just gotta
come.
Effectively
slowly
always been
learn.
that way.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just gotta slowly fix the continuity.
Yeah,
Retconning
slowly
Alenia
retcon
just
things.
got like her own issues over here.
Yeah.
Whenever Vicari's feels excited or passionate about anything,
Hmm.
it will happen. Their skin will slowly like start to turn to like almost like clouds will come in and like it will look, their skin will reflect like a massive storm.
Gotcha.
And what will happen is like there tends to be like little flecks of static electricity. Nothing
Gotcha.
painful or dangerous for anyone,
Hmm.
but I mean, I'm sure it would be like a shock, but I can't imagine that would take a hit point off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
Well, let's just say Logan has never met somebody who, like, one of your
Oh,
people.
you
so it's
certainly haven't, but
like, yeah, so
Yeah.
Logan's just like, why is this guy
you-
always got to use this lightning against me?
No, and from that roll, the D100 that I rolled, Alenia hasn't either.
okay.
I
He's
might have.
not. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, that is, if you
That's
would
fine.
like to make that a part of your character, I just wanted to roll for it because it's easier that way.
Okay,
Then
yeah,
I don't have to
totally
make
makes sense.
decisions.
Just wanted to be sure that.
But Logrin definitely hasn't, so...
And as
His
you all
confusion's-
are discussing this and Okoye is getting in between Vicari and Kin and whatnot, Alenia's like, well, the fact of the matter is, whether this prophecy, the seeming prophecy at least, who knows whether it's actually true, is real or not, clearly someone believes it and is trying to do something about it.
We really don't know what's going to happen here, because all of these things that are mentioned in this prophecy have already happened, but I have not risen by any sense of the word.
Huh. Maybe you have to die and someone has to bring you back to life?
I'm gonna not
That
do
sounds
that for
expensive.
now.
I don't know, it's just a suggestion, maybe, you know.
In
Like,
any
the way
case-
I think about it, it's like a phoenix rising from the grave, you know? Like, they turn to ash and then they rise anew. Maybe it's the same thing.
Do you have an ability like that?
Well, not
Someone
yet.
tell you? Oh, okay.
I'm
I can.
still kind of learning the whole bringing back the dead kind of thing. Not really there yet. Soon, but not there yet.
Well, I don't actually have any ability to come back from the fucking dead, so I'm gonna try not to die for now.
Fair enough. I'll let you know when I get that ability, and then we can definitely try it.
I do think that maybe we should try and stick together, much as some of you have tested my patience.
Oh, come on. There's just a couple corals. You guys will be fine.
Vicari paints
Of
the
course.
biggest grin on their face. Which is weird, because you have never seen Vicari smile.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, you have. No one else has.
Oh, this is weird. Oh, no.
Except
Ew,
for
ew,
Okoye
please.
when in the library, so...
Ooh, Vicari,
Technically, I guess
please.
Logrin is the only one who hasn't seen Vicari smile.
Vicari, please, put the smile away. That's just weird. Please put it away.
Do you have
I
a
don't
problem
like
with
that.
my fangs?
No, it's not. I don't have a problem with your fangs. It's just, it's weird to see you smile.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
is
so
it-
fucking rude. Holy shit. Anyway,
like you're always
what
frowning
time
and
of,
angry.
What time of day?
So, yeah.
So
I mean, we've probably been at this mystery for a while.
yeah, you've been at the mystery for a little while. It's getting on to be lunchtime. I mean, I guess, yeah, you spent the morning mostly investigating the. You went. Wait, now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because you went to go see the body, and then you went to the library, and a couple people went to the infirmary and came back. So I would say early afternoon, which none of
So
you have
food
eaten.
time.
So
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should break for lunch or something, I guess.
Yes. I am starving.
and Lenia says, "Would you like me to accompany you still, or
No.
Hey, if you want to, if you're hungry, we'll go to the cafeteria. But if you have other stuff to do, it's up to you.
Well, I could always eat."
Perfect. Well, I'll go eat.
Sure.
Can
I would like to
Hey.
message Logrin while we're walking to the mess hall or whatever.
Yep.
Saying,
and I can respond to message, right?
Yes, you can
Yes.
respond in
Okay.
message. Yeah.
Logrin, I have some things I would like to discuss with the party without Alenia present.
Oh, and I was like,
Don't trust her.
I get that. No worries. Let's just say that I'm just trying to gauge everything. You understand?
No?
Well,
No, I don't understand. Please elaborate.
well, let's just say that if you do not trust somebody, you usually don't want to keep them too far out of sight until you get enough information to clear their way.
I can't believe that I am being lectured about subterfuge by Logrin Ashfell.
Well,
I didn't say that out loud. That was just.
Oh, I thought that was a message.
God damn, I must really suck at this rogue thing.
Look,
That's another
Logrin,
Ken has to
Look.
themselves. They don't say that.
Logrin knows that if fire will only burn if you know how hot it is. So that's why he's kind of
Pretty
like had that
sneaky, huh,
mindset.
Logrin?
I feel like that's not true. I feel like fire burns, period.
No, there's cool fire and hot fire. There's fire that burns brighter than the sun, and there's fires that embers are warm to the touch. You never know unless you approach it.
Sure. I guess
Now let's
so.
get going.
So I guess Alenia is coming with us.
Be
Yep.
cozy to
For the time being.
the lunch hall, the mess hall.
Let's see.
Did you? I mean, I don't remember what you shared with Alenia before, but I don't have any reason to trust her.
Oh, neither does Vicari. Everything Vicari talked to Alenia about, I believe, was all common knowledge.
Yeah. And
As far as
Logrin is kind of suspicious, so that's why he doesn't want to just have her leave with the information that we just finished gathering, you know? It's like,
if
imagine
needs to report it to someone.
Yeah, imagine she needs to report it or something, you know? It's like if she was in a rush to leave us to go report it that we're figuring it
Check
out,
these books.
then it'd be bad, you know? But
I mean, I feel like she'll be
Cause-
able to do that one way or another. We
I know,
can't
but
stay
if
on
it's
her
like-
all the time.
I know, but if we could see like the fidget, you know, like kind of get some insight on what her mindset is, it would help out in the long run, you know?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
Vicari is pretty sure that she has nothing to do with what happened. As
So
sure
you're clear
as
about
Vicari
that.
can be.
Okay, because you haven't expressed
Crystal.
that, so it's like, as long
Okay.
as you don't express that, it's kind of like a up in the air situation, you know?
Gotcha.
So once you express that to us, that you're like 100%, then we all be good.
Oh, well, I mean, Vicari's not 100%, but they're fairly certain that they don't.
Well, if you're fairly certain, then that's enough, you know?
Okay, so you all head off to get lunch. Do you discuss the mystery further, or
No.
Certainly not.
okay?
Not while
Everyone
outside,
still believes that Vicari
Not-
is the one who
Not out in
killed.
the open and around Alenia.
That's fair.
Vicari goes to an open table, grabs what they're going to eat, and sits away from everyone else, but close
Away from-
enough that
Away from the rest of the.
but close enough I can see you in sight.
So wait, you're sitting at the same table with us, but distance from us, or
Different
distance
table, but also close enough that I can see you.
Mhm.
I am so lost. So you're not sitting with us.
Why aren't you sitting with us?
Because remember about all the rumors, the thing that you said you didn't want to, all that stuff on you? Vicari stayed behind a little bit, far enough away.
By the way,
from the rest
if
of
you know that Logrin is not gonna have that, you know that, right?
Yeah, ain't no way this guy's gonna allow
Yeah,
that shit.
Logrin is gonna tell everybody to scoot
Vicari
down
sends
next
a
to you.
message when
Plus, I've
Logrin starts moving.
changed.
We need
my
to let
tactics.
this play out. We need
What
to let
play
this
out?
play out.
Play what out?
The ruse. As long as they
What
think
ruse?
it's me, we are protected.
That you are what?
The one who.
They think I killed Nikosi.
So?
We need to be protected here.
We are, it's a group.
I'm gonna message in between your message and say it's cool, Vicari. I'm gonna pretend that I'm just mooching off of your talent. So that's gonna be my new approach.
I'm trying to. Alright, guys.
Logrin just sent that last message and it's like just silence now, and he's just like, oh, so we're done with the message weird pointy thing? Alright.
I mean, a message group chat.
Logrin just goes ahead and just sits his plate full of one of everything as usual and just starts eating.
I sit near Vicari.
Okay, so it looks like we have Vicari and Kin at one table, and we have Okoye, Logrin, and Alenia at a different table. Is that what's going on?
Oh no, Logrin is moving to the same table as Vicari. It just plops his food down. He's just like we're a team anyways. I'm tired of this back and forth weird message thing. Let's just eat. And he just starts munching. Okoye, come on, come down.
Does
Is
Okoye
Okoye
follow?
coming over?
Okoye, come.
Yeah. He does.
Okoye has no context from the messages. So
I was gonna say nobody seems to have messaged Okoye, but
I don't even have message, so I would just I just say it out loud while pointing.
yeah.
God
No.
damn.
Alenia just
What
shakes
part?
her head and continues to eat.
And now we're separated from Alenia, which was my plan all along.
You are all insufferable.
Oh, come on. We're all friends here.
We are not.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure we are.
Yeah,
Well,
you already got real friendly with one of us.
I mean,
Now
we're
the rest of us gotta be friends.
dating, so
Exactly, come on.
Vicari looks again at you in a grieved expression.
excellent.
All right, so now do you discuss the mystery now that you've separated yourself from Alenia?
Not in the busy cafeteria room.
It's fair, okay. Just making sure.
Yep. Logan's just gonna be munching
Too
on
many
some
eyes
food
and too
while you
many
guys are
ears.
talking.
Alenia does finish up her food, and as she picks up her tray, she walks over to your table and says, "All right, listen, if you need any more assistance or you figure out your class schedule or anything, I will be at the prefect's hallway and the western dormitories. My name will be on my door. If you need me, come find me."
Doesn't the school move around a whole bunch?
Does it? That part of the lore?
I thought we all agreed it was.
We all agreed that a lot of the buildings do kind of swap places, and sometimes
Oh, those, okay.
the classrooms don't necessarily
Yeah.
stick together.
So we'll just figure it out.
But
I will ask more.
I will say to keep things more, I don't know, less chaotic. The professors and prefects are given rooms that are magically bound in place so that those who need them can find them. It's a lot of work to actually bind more than just a few rooms to the single place. So you still have to go find your classrooms because, well, they could happen anywhere. But yeah, professors and prefects, at least professors' offices and prefects' rooms are more or less stationary.
Gotcha.
So
Got it.
All right.
Well, I don't have anything plot specific to talk about during this lunch, but I
Okay.
do. I would like to visit the student union,
okay.
but I don't think that any of us should go off on their own right now. So, would
Okay,
you
no.
like to come with me, my friends?
I would follow.
You used the F word. Yes, of course we'll come with you.
Logrin is visibly excited that you have called them friend.
It is. Shango, you missed me.
Okay, so you all finish up eating and head off to the student union. Alright, so you arrive at a large hallowed building that has a arcane looking clock in the tower, and it tells the current time. The tower is big center. Some people call it the central spire, even though it's not. It's just they like to because it's the student union. You walk inside and there are students bustling about. There are places where you can purchase more exotic foods, like food stand type of things. There is a bookstore, a like standard general store for oddments and whatnot. There is an arcane store, in case you need to go buy spell reagents or some spells available. There are study rooms, various gathering places, including nice seats, nice couches. Of course, most of them are occupied at this point, as people are either eating or just kind of hanging out, reading books or practicing what have you.
Cool. I am going to step into the general store, and I wanna buy a rapier and some thieves' tools.
Sure. My computer's okay. Looking for a standard rapier, yes. Nothing too special.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Where did it go?
can't your specific magic. We're not on the plot, are we?
Oh, I just have you in a random place. We can
Gotcha.
move back
No
up
worries.
here. It doesn't much matter. It's
By the
mostly
way,
for...
quick
Hmm?
question. So, general store, this is for everything that's not magical at all, like not even common magic, just no magic stuff.
They do have a few common magic items, but it's not.
Gotcha.
There's not a large selection of magic items. It is mostly the mundane that is here.
Because Logrin's definitely gonna want to try to find like a magic shop with like a tailor or something like that on campus. Like
You got
some
Vicari Uchawi in your group, and you're looking for a tailor?
I don't technically have proficiency.
Well,
with,
more like a magic tailor, let's just say. Logrin's gonna like try to look for somebody who could make his like outfit and like a outfit of mending, so like it always like basically repairs itself, so I never have to worry about it being broken and stuff, or ripped or burn marks or anything like that.
I feel like that would be a significant buy, because it would probably put the tailor out of a bit of business for repairing things.
Well,
So
there is
apparently-
like clothes of mending, like that is a thing that exists, like a magic item.
Hmm.
Oh
Are
yeah?
they expensive?
Yeah. There is.
Oh no, it's expensive. Is what I'm saying.
No, like it's a common magic item. So like probably like
Really?
100 gold or something.
Oh. Huh?
Well,
So-
So that's I had that on mine.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nothing like that would be here. They do have some clothing available, mostly in school colors.
you could just change your clothes.
No. Why would I change my clothes? Like, I don't know. All this clothes here is weird. I don't like it. I like my cloths a bit better.
So can you go through and you collect a nice looking thieves tool set and go through the small armory that they do have, and it's all display case. Not that you can't like just reach out and grab it. And from discussing with one of the workers, you do have to, if it's a weapon you're looking for, you do have to request it, and they will get it for you and sell it to you and hand it to you on your way out of the store, so as not to
Wow.
cause any damage.
What are they afraid's gonna happen?
Well, you never know. It's new students. What could happen?
You can
That's
keep your
fine.
eye out with it.
Also, I am doing that thing that I did last time when we were in the library, just like taking note of every new person that I see.
Okay.
Probably not spending as much time on it because now I have a fucking keen mind. I just want to observe what they look like, and then I have a method of how I'm going to solidify that memory later.
Okay. Well, yep. There's people of all various races and sizes wandering around, and we won't go through the tedium of trying to describe everybody because they're just milling about. Yeah. But you do get your little slip that says rapier, and your thieves' tools. You take it up, and there's a dwarf who's at the cash register, and that'll be 50 gold there.
50 gold. Okay. Actually, also, I don't know if they would sell something like this here, but would they sell, like lead, like a lead mask of some kind, maybe lead helmet?
They wouldn't necessarily sell a lead helmet, but they do have some basic supplies. So they would sell you, ingots of lead if you would like.
You're trying to stop people from reading your mind, aren't you?
I mean, that would be helpful too, but that's not what I had in mind. But yeah, okay. I'll buy an ingot or two of lead.
So you do okay. So before you check out, because that would take place before you check out. You do go to the material section, and lead ingots are 5 gold each.
Okay.
Let's see. It says that a lead bar can be melted down and cast 10 rounds with the gun kit. Weirdly, this is a different thing though. So I would say that you're wanting the lead helmet that we were discussing before. How thick do you envision this lead helmet to be?
It doesn't. The spells that I've seen that talk about it are like a thin sheet of lead, so probably doesn't need to be that thick.
So like 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch. We don't want it to tear, but
yeah, I mean, as long as it's like stable, a 1/4 inch will probably do.
Okay, so then for a 1/4 inch, I would say 4 ingots should do ya.
Okay.
I don't know if Okoye has different information on this since you are the artificer.
Yeah, I was going to ask Okoye to help me make it.
Okay.
For lead ingots.
Okay. So then, it's 58 gold.
Excellent. 58 gold?
Yes. 5-8.
Dumb question.
Out of math.
Or wait, no, that's wrong. I was saying 2 gold because it's 2 pounds. What am I doing? It would be 70 gold. I am Ladum.
Okay.
Dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
To get their weapons, magicked or enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
So how much would that cost?
So there's no store for that in the student union. If you were to go into the arcane store, which I'm assuming you would do, they would tell you like they sell magic items. If you would like to get an item enchanted, they can look into it. They can silver items if you're looking at trying to protect yourself from were creatures or those creatures that are vulnerable to silver. But the cost of enchantment depends upon what enchantment you're looking for and what you're getting enchanted and how quickly you want it.
Ooh, okay. Oh, we should we should look into getting our weapons, or yours, your weapons enchanted, just in case we have to run across a were creature or something vicious like.
You're trying to prep us to get you?
We already had this conversation. I drank holy water. I am not a vampire.
Maybe you're half-blood.
Holy water still would have worked.
Not to the same effect.
Let's table that for now.
I am trying to help you all out. Seriously.
I know, I'm just
Enchanting
messing with
weapons
you.
Kind of expensive, though, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm messing with you.
Then I will pay for it.
Sure, if that's what you want, bud. Go
Ooh,
for it.
money back.
Also, I mean, my
Okay.
primary weapon is a light crossbow, so I don't know. You could get me some silver bolts or something, or
Can you enchant a crossbow?
I have no idea.
Alright,
Was
so-
yours? I mean,
You can enchant pretty much anything. I mean, it is D&D, and they do have Magitech, so maybe not, maybe people don't enchant things as often anymore, but you still can get it done.
yeah. I mean, if there's a place to do it, then and Vicari's paying for it, then I'll go for it. Don't care. This is literally your crossbow that you gave me, so I don't even.
It's yours now. You've gotten your jumps on it.
Wow, thanks.
Wait, but haven't you guys already shared each other's terms? Oh, you guys haven't had a first kiss
What
yet.
do you think?
Don't
We've gone-
assume about our relationships. Thank you very much.
It's been a day.
I don't know. Y'all got in a relationship so fast. I didn't know what happened. Y'all
You
were
don't
gone
need
for so
to-
long.
You don't need to worry about things like that, Logrin. Come on.
Look, all I'm saying is that I've seen something like this happen before.
I've seen
Trust-
what happened.
what?
People,
Relationships? You've seen those before?
you've seen a relationship happen before?
Yeah, we got
No,
them where
no,
I'm
no.
from too.
What I'm saying is that, well, how do I explain it? Well, my I never had two moms originally. My mom
I-
went ahead and met
Your mom, Logrin.
my mom met my other mom, and next day they come home saying they met her, and all of a sudden they were making noise in the room, and then I officially had a second mom. So all I'm saying is that it be fast. I don't know.
Logrin.
Wow.
Y'all
you
may be
didn't need
fast.
us
I
to
don't know.
even Tell us that story.
For the love
All
of
I'm
somebody.
saying is that based on example, y'all may be that fast. I don't know. I can only assume.
I
I don't know how fast
want
my parents
absolutely
met,
nothing to do with any
but I
of
know
it.
how fast they met.
I am ending this conversation.
Y'all already living
Right.
together, so I don't
I'm
know.
ending this conversation right now.
I'm starting to regret this plan.
Wait, what plan?
Car looks straight at you.
I probably didn't say that out loud.
Okay.
Probably or didn't.
You want to roll for it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so are you actually requesting to get something enchanted, or
I'm trying to figure out how much it costs.
the
Mm,
You
Have-
got to go broke.
yeah, they kind of have a price list, and if you want something enchanted with like the equivalent of like a +1, it's 500 gold. If it's more,
yeah, no, I don't
if
have
it's,
that.
if it's better than that, it's more than that. If you want it, enchanted with like light, it's less.
Yeah,
Is
no,
there,
I don't have
is
that.
there anything that necessarily like an enchantment where it's like these attacks are now considered magical for the sake of
Yeah.
becoming physical resistance?
Usually a +1.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, rules as written, any item that is imbued with any sort of magic is a magic item for the purposes of overcoming magical resistance or physical resistance. So even if you had a rapier of shiny or of mild glow, it technically counts as a magic weapon.
That's cool. Can I
Rules
cast
is
light
written.
on a weapon and then it counts as a magical weapon?
No, that's not quite the same. It's not imbued with magic. It is just
Okay.
has magic on it. I would
Yeah,
probably
no, I'm
allow
not
you
doing
to
that. I
have
have
one
the money
point
for
that
it.
is not 1 point of damage that is not resisted, but well.
That was your idea. Okay, you have anything you want to buy?
No, not really.
Okay.
You should probably probably should retire for the day since there's nothing I don't think we can do
Yep.
anymore
Well-
today as far
well-
as
You can, continue and
Well, I have one stop I want to make, if that's an issue. I don't know if there's any place around here, but maybe somewhere where I could find a arcane tailor or sorts. Maybe, I don't know. It would be like a good investment for me, you know. Like I'll go by myself if y'all want me to.
No,
like
we-
I'll
No,
keep-
no, we'll go with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Perfect. Thank you.
So in your discussions with Alenia and whatnot, the general store is where you get most clothing, but if you wanted to get any sort of magic items or magic clothing, then you don't want to get it enchanted like at the arcane store. There is a tailor who is just off rock, I guess, if you will, who will do certain magical clothing items.
Perfect. All right, so we go ahead, head to that store, and once I get in there, I go ahead and just go right up, and I'm like, hello, my name's Logrin, and you are?
I had that. Where is it? Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Fine.
The DM's one weakness.
Coming up with
NPC
random names. Yep. It's Boblin the Goblin. No. Excuse me.
I would be completely fine
Goblin
with
the
Bob
Goblin,
the
the Tailor Goblin.
I do love Boblin the Goblin, but no.
Taylor the Tailor.
Tailor the Tabaxi Tailor. Hey.
Taylor has wares if you've got coin. So yeah, you walk to the tailor and introduce yourself, and the tailor says, "I'm Zor."
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Zora. I've kind of heard that you deal with some arcane clothing, perhaps?
Oh
Ones
yes.
that-
yeah.
Yeah, I'm currently trying to look to make it so the current clothes I'm wearing, kind of, well, let's just say, doesn't burst into flames and ashes when I run into fire and stuff. Like, kind of make it mend magically, in a sense.
Well, do you want flame retardant or mending? Like, there's different
Mending.
things. Mending.
Yeah,
huh?
mending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. And so he steps out from behind the counter and kind of looks you over and notes the singe marks and the burns all over your body and kind of goes, I can see why. I can see why.
Yeah. So,
Um,
can it be done?
Sure. Yeah. I can imbue it with some magical threads, and yeah, I could probably do it in a week if that's acceptable.
Perfect. And Logrin just goes ahead and just strips.
I didn't mean
Wait,
that.
And as he like takes off his clothes, like there's just fire shorts on him now. He's just shirtless with fire shorts. Just shorts made of fire.
My
Just...
guy.
And he's like, yeah, there we go. I got some extra clothes in my room, but
Someone
perfect.
give this man some fucking clothes.
Look, I got extra clothes in my room. I just wanted to go ahead and, just
Did
hand
you undress right now?
Look, I always go ahead and know how to wrap flames kind of around me. So I go ahead and always have some kind of...
Are you burning your fucking junk right now?
No. Look, and I just go ahead and touch the flames like it's cold.
Are you?
The flames
No,
are
it's not
cold to the
yourself.
touch. The flames are cold to the touch.
Can Vicari walk away?
Oh,
I would
absolutely.
like to
You
take
could
a cloak
absolutely.
out of my bag and
Yeah,
give it
I'm
to Logan.
not. Whatever this is, I'm not part of it.
Zor is very
Logan,
much
please wear this
avoiding
cloak.
looking anywhere close to Logrin. Like,
There's probably a dressing room, Logrin.
Honestly,
shop
now
full
that
of
you say
clothes?
that,
Kin
probably.
gives Logrin a cloak.
Why do I need a cloak? It's flame shorts.
Because you're drawing even more attention. Please, for me, your
Like
friend.
you're close enough for that.
All right, cause you're using the friend word, I'll word the cloak.
the friend word.
And he just puts on the cloak. Once we get back to the room, I'll grab my secondary emergency outfit. Just know there's about like 5 other flame holes in there.
As Zor
my
takes, your clothing behind and writes out a little ticket, whatnot. He pulls out this nice blue pair of shorts and just sets it down and says, "That's free of charge. Please put that on in the changing room, please."
Sure. Of course, my good Mensor. And he just walks over to the changing room. Look, Logrin is just used to the forest and just doing everything without really a care in the fucking world. This is just like, he has 0 fucks.
You're used to being naked in the middle of a public place with other people without consent?
Pretty much, kind of like we all have underwear and shorts on. Or in my case, flame shorts.
What? Team shorts.
All right, and when you come back out with the shorts on, Zor says, "All right, that'll be 50 gold up front and 60 gold upon delivery."
And an extra 10 gold for making me see that.
I feel like that's where the extra 10 gold comes from.
Was already baked into the price, but
Already baked into the price. Yeah, I go ahead and I give him the 50 gold right up front. Thank you so much.
And he makes note of that on the slip of paper and puts that little bundle into the orders bin that he's got. Anything else for you, people? Today.
I may
No
be back
worries.
to
My
borrow-
friends are all, well, they're more city folk like. I'm more wood kind of thing. They kind of have multiple.
We
outfits.
have a normal amount of decorum, and you do not.
What
Hey.
are the specifics of this store? Or of this shopkeeper? Like, are they just literally just a tailor magic person?
Yeah, so this is actually a very small imp who is kind of hopping around.
I love that.
Yeah, they have all kinds of clothing around. As you're looking around the store, there are several runes, especially like near the door. If you would like to roll an Arcana check, you're welcome to. They do have numerous amounts of clothing on like racks and display mannequins and whatnot. It's not a huge store, but it's cluttered with a bunch of stuff. They try and make as much visible for everybody to see So like above the standard racks of clothes, there are that's where the mannequins are. They're kind of like suspended in the air, showing off the latest fall fashions.
I'm gonna roll Arcana. Whoa!
Nice.
Kind of a waste to have that nat 20 on both ends of that.
I was gonna say that's an impressive roll right there. So with a nat 20, looking around, you are aware of a lot. A lot of the clothing kind of hums with that arcane energy. You see above and below the door there are runes that are anti-theft runes. It will cause they will cause quite a bit of at least sound that you can discern if you try and take anything out of there that is not purchased and paid for. There's also
with the natural. Sorry, go ahead.
As you're looking around, you also notice that there is a rune of Zone of Truth on the ceiling. To you assume to prevent people from trying to swindle the shopkeeper.
Now that's got my attention. Can I see how that rune is constructed? Like, am I seeing the whole thing there? Like,
you can see the physical appearance of the rune. Yes.
Do I have any idea how it's made?
Yeah. With the 22 Arcana, you're pretty confident that it is the type of rune that you have to be a bit higher level. You have to be more experienced in magic to be able to construct. It is not an easy rune to do. The physical portion of it is easy enough. It's not super difficult. It's circles and a few swooshes and inscriptions and whatnot, but the power behind the rune, the intentions that you have to have as you are crafting the rune, are a bit more intense. You could probably manage it with assistance of somebody of equal level over the course of a day. But you would need to be concentrating on it for that entire day, and even then it might not fully work.
Hey Zor, you do these runes yourself?
No. I wish I had those. I had to get those made for me.
By a business or like a friend or?
Oh,
what?
I had
I'm kind of a rune enthusiast.
I had the academy come down. That was I had to pay quite a bit for it, but they sent down a couple prefects, and they just got it done in less than an afternoon, really.
We talking tens of gold, hundreds of gold, thousands of gold?
I had to pay thousands of gold.
Phew.
I mean, they did a lot of runes for me, so who knows?
Yeah, I feel you. Well, thanks, Zor. Thanks for helping my friend. Even though I apologize that he straight up stripped down in the middle of your store and that you had to see that.
I appreciate the apology.
I'm sorry too. I'm not kind of used to having such a negative reaction, so to speak.
Do people have particularly positive reactions when you disrobe in front of them?
No, they just don't react.
Brag about it.
Well, I've only had positive reactions because I've done it in private.
All right. Well, we'll see you around, Zor.
Yeah, see you in a week.
Before you leave, Zor does look over and he looks at Vicari and he says, "And you, Master, should you require any magical movement. It would be such an honor to work with Ruffinese or Ruffinian. I don't actually know how. Ruffinese, okay. Ruffinese artwork that you are wearing.
God damn. You really just had to say that, Zard. They don't need any additional praise or, ass kissing.
If you have things to send, I could definitely tell the seamstress to have a look at them. But I might come here for a few boards of cloth, and the like.
It would of course be an honor.
We could talk designs at some point.
Ooh, yes. And he starts he's almost goes behind the counter to you see him start towards the counter, and then he's like, wait, it wasn't an invitation to do it now, so he kind of stops himself.
We'll be by at some point, I promise.
Okay. And you leave, I assume, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I roll my eyes during that interaction there.
Yeah.
But then I leave. Yes.
Okoye, any place you want to
No, not really.
Okay. By the way, I'm gonna post this in the chat, but I don't know which chat to post this in.
go? What's it for?
Basically, it's how Logrin was looking at that moment.
I would put it in Roll20 chat personally, but if you
I don't
want
think I
to,
can add pictures to Roll20.
You could put it in the voice chat.
Oh yeah,
true.
right.
Yeah, you could do there.
I'm gonna do that. Upload file, and this PC desktop.
Oh, an actual image. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna post a description or something. It's like,
Nah, this is how it actually looked.
I
Kind
love
of the
it.
flames just curling around him and stuff.
Still a bit intense to look at, but all right.
Look, it's
It's
just
still
some burn
just
marks.
fire.
Yeah, it's just fire.
I cast message to Okoye, and I say, "Hey, Okoye, I was wondering if you could help me with these lead ingots that I've got. I would like a helmet made of lead, if that's something that you could help me with. I will pay you." TB?
Yes, I don't have sending, so I can't.
No, you can
You can respond.
Yeah, you can
You can
respond to it
respond
in
to
message.
to a message. Yeah.
Wait, I can respond to it, even though
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okoye says, "Sure, yeah, I can help do that."
I would appreciate it if you don't tell any of the others about this arrangement, though, please.
Yeah, no worries. I can keep a secret.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I,
You all head back.
yeah, dumb question. Do we check out the books from the library?
Oh yeah, we didn't really talk about that.
We probably do. I mean,
yeah,
I
you-
don't know
I did ask about it earlier.
You
if
should
you
have.
a
Yeah.
library card or whatever.
Yeah, you have your student ID. You would use that to check out books. Did you? I guess. Did you check out any books on the way out?
I think we definitely checked out
We Who Stand.
We Who Stand.
Yep.
Is
Did Vicari himself or themselves do that, or was that somebody else who checks it out?
Yeah, who's gonna take the fall when Logrin destroys the book?
I'm
Oh,
not
Vicari
going to
took it.
destroy the book.
Vicari definitely took it.
Okay. Did anybody check out any of the other books, or did you all kind of go, "No, that's all right"?
Well, now that you're mentioning it, I feel like we should.
Logrin was not touching any of the books.
Okay, I'll check out the other ones.
All of the other ones.
Yes.
All of them.
There is a limit to the number of books you can have out at one time, but it's not super high or super low, so you're fine.
Yeah, there were only 3 other ones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
At least for the common ones, they probably have multiple copies.
Well, I mean, maybe. They are... At least one of the books is one that they have a copy of for completeness as opposed to actual interest, but...
Okay.
Okay.
So, Vicari's gonna retire to their room. And, begin... I'm probably just gonna study, for the most part.
What are you studying?
And... probably just whatever, probably going over the syllabuses again, or whatever. Going over... Maybe not a syllabus then. Maybe going over and picking out their classes.
Yep, you could do that, because
Yeah.
you hadn't
That's-
actually
yeah.
signed up for classes yet, so...
Yeah, we should all do that, actually. That should be the last thing that we do together, since we have to do it over there. But I don't share what classes that I pick.
So you want to do it together, but you want to keep your secret.
Yes.
How rude.
So yeah, you would...
I mean, if you want to see, then I can always create an illusion and be like, hey, here's the classes that I chose.
And then when you turn up to the classes, not there.
and you're not there. And... hey, Ken, it's time for this class. We really need to get there. Oh yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I
got
You just go on ahead.
And then just goes to another class.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you would all need to take at least 3 classes, no more than 6 classes. If it is a class that you are wanting to gain a bonus from, like either gaining proficiency or what have you, it's a limited of 2 per semester that you can actually work towards gaining something tactically in. Otherwise, well, it would just be a lot of
Yeah.
gaining. So there will be, of course, your standard. Everybody has to take like history and then adventuring 101. Those are 2 like required classes. But you don't necessarily have to take history semester 1. Adventuring 101, you do have to take semester 1.
Alright. So,
Do you remember the suggested class list you had? I mean, I could pull it up.
oh yeah, I think, did we all send like a list of what classes we would want to take?
I do have a list from... Oh, I didn't write down who. Oh, lovely.
I can copy the one that you sent us before in the other chat.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go off of. I was saying I've got a list of classes from all 4 of you. I just don't have who requested which ones. So...
Well, maybe go for which ones are different from the other ones. Because I think I took a subterfuge class.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I'm also taking subterfuge.
Yeah,
What's subterfuge?
subterfuge is sneaking, skullduggery, that sort of thing.
Pointless stuff. Gotcha.
Lying, cheating, stealing.
Yeah, so the first list I have is Magitech, so you want to multi-class Subterfuge, Offensive Magic, and Sylvan 101.
I think it's me.
Probably, that's what I was leaning towards. But I was like, at the same time, I'm like, ugh. So second list is Magitech, Subterfuge, Dance, Magical Defense, and Music.
That's me.
That's what I thought. I think this next one is Logrin, Magical Defense 101, Defensive Magic 101, Magic Item Creation 101, Monsters 101, and so you want to multi-class.
Yeah, that's me.
and then Okoye, Magitech, Magic Item Creation, Subterfuge, and Music. So everybody has to have Adventuring 101 on their class list. You do not have to take all 5 of the classes, or for Okoye, 4 of the classes that you have listed there if you don't want, but you're welcome to it. Like I said, no more than 6.
Well, quick question. What's the difference between Magical Defense 101 and Defensive Magic 101?
So Magical Defense 101 is more intended to recognize offensive spells and how to avoid their effects, or how best to protect yourself, type of thing. Versus Defensive Magic is more like warding and shield.
Okay. So I would go ahead and probably take off Defensive Magic from my list.
Okay.
And I think that'll be all I'll be taking off my list.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, wait, do we need to lower it down to 3?
No, I said so. You have to have at least. I think I said at least 3 classes. Maybe I said at least 4. I think it's at least 3
you have
classes.
at least 4.
So say you have to have at least 4, no more than 6 classes. Remembering that Adventuring 101 does count towards your 6 or your 4.
Oh, okay. So I still want to take offensive magic. I want to take. I don't know if I want to take Sylvan anymore. I don't think that's super useful.
Okay.
Change Sylvan to. You know what? I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna just text it to you, so it'll be a little bit easier than just.
What was that other mandatory one besides Adventuring 101?
History.
But we don't have to do that now.
Yeah, you can take it second semester if you want. It's just a required university studies class.
So if we
Open's gonna
don't take
avoid
the same amount of
history
classes,
so
will
long.
that give us a free period?
Technically, yes. If you took only 4, the people who take 6 have more in their schedule. But it's not something that we're going to necessarily role play unless you want to.
Okay. In that case, I'm taking 4 classes.
Okay.
4 classes plus the adventuring, or only 4?
Oh, okay. Right.
What were the other things on? I get it's
Magitech 101, Subterfuge, Offensive Magic. I guess you have Offensive Magic, so.
Right. What one more time, how many did you say that was the minimum that we had to have?
4 is the
besides
minimum.
Adventuring
Yeah.
and history?
3 aside from Adventuring / History.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then, I think I have my setup. I'm going Subterfuge, Dance, Adventuring, History, and Magitech.
Magitech, Subterfuge, Dance, and the 2 required.
Yeah, and I'm Adventuring 101, Offensive Magic, so you want a multi-class, Magitech, and Subterfuge. That's...
Okay, quick question. Why dance?
Why not?
Do you
Fair.
Do you not like dancing?
Is dance or music? Actually,
I have 2 left feet.
you know what? I'm going to change that dance to music.
Okay.
I would like proficiency and performance.
Fair enough.
But also it seems like the kind of silly nonsense that my cover character would do.
Fair.
Okay, I feel you. Also, you can teach yourself how to waltz.
Not anymore. I'm taking music instead of dance.
Yep. They can teach you all your scales, your vocal scales, or scales on whichever instrument they decide to learn.
I play the thunder.
Boo.
I'm sure
Okay.
there's a scale.
I have to add. Do. Okay, Logrin, did you want to change your classes?
Pretty much I was saying that I was going to do Adventuring 101, Magical Defense 101, Magic Item Creation 101, Monsters 101, and So You Want a Multi-Class 101.
Okay,
Or
that's
whatever
what I thought,
the
but
number is.
wanted to make sure. And then, Okoye, you have Magitech, Magic Item Creation, Subterfuge, Music, and, of course, Adventuring 101. Want to add or change to that at all?
Can I change for the so you want a multi-class?
Yep. You want to add or change something to that?
I want to change from dance to multi-class.
Okay.
Wow, no one's going to want to dance now.
Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. I want the dance after all.
You just wanted a class that no one else is in.
No, I just just didn't
You're
decide.
just so conflicted.
Which you're welcome to be. To be fair, in character, Kin doesn't actually have to decide until Friday.
No, I choose dance.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have reasons for my decisions, and
You know
just,
I got an idea. Why not both?
because I'm trying to keep that free period
Yeah.
in character.
Fair enough.
Which in character, Logrin and Okoye will both have. Not necessarily the same free period, because you don't all have the same classes. You're all going to be in the same Adventuring 101 class because, well, you're an adventuring party. You kind of have to be in the same class.
Yeah, class dynamics. Let's do it.
Gonna hate us.
I will give everybody the option of. So I'm going to say that with the 101 classes, there are morning and afternoon options. If you would like that to be common knowledge, you're welcome to have that be common knowledge. Or you can, send that to me in DM as far as which you would prefer. Some people like getting up in the morning, some people don't. But Adventuring 101 is going to be a 10 a.m. class.
Oh my god. Why you gotta do that?
Late.
That's early. Like, I
And
gotta
it's
wake up.
late as hell.
Look, I gotta wake up for 10 a.m. classes right now, and I don't even want to go to 10 a.m. classes.
10 a.m. I go to
Yes.
work at 6 a.m.
Look,
That's because
All
you're
I'm
a
saying-
wild person who works the service industry.
yeah. Look,
Like-
I've been slowly going up from my class time. Like, originally, I was going to class from 7 a.m., then 8 a.m. The last semester was 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 10 a.m. I want to keep going up till I'm going to class at 12. Keep it going up.
Yep.
You have the rest of your day.
I managed to get 2 semesters in a row where my earliest class was 1 p.m. It was amazing.
Okay, that just sounds beautiful.
It was beautiful. Especially Monday mornings. Ugh, gross. No, but that's like, so the Adventuring 101 is a 10 a.m. class, but there are 8 and 9 a.m. classes available, and there is no class at 12. From 12 to 1 is the designated lunch period. So that is free time, more or less, for you to eat.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, just let me know whether you want to take the morning or afternoon class on each of them.
I'm a morning person.
So
Um,
in real life and in character,
I think
Of course,
all my-
Vicari's a morning person.
I would assume. But
makes sense. I'm probably gonna put all my classes in the morning, so I can have the evening to myself.
Vicari's gonna have morning classes, of
Yeah.
course.
anybody with 5 classes, so Kin, Logrin, and Okoye, you need at least 1 afternoon class. This class does, or your earliest class can be 8 a.m. Vicari, you will need 2 in the afternoon, as you have. Although, actually,
Whichever 2 line up with everyone else.
actually, I'm gonna change that because typical college, there's off scheduling. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So, Adventuring 101 is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday class.
Fair enough. Wait. It's a 10 a.m. class that goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yep.
That's literally my class schedule right now. That's literally when I have to.
Congratulations.
How
Okay.
dare you put my real life in this?
Okay, so this might change things a little bit, but okay. I'm going to say that history is a Tuesday, Thursday.
No one's
Because
gonna take that.
it is important, but no,
Well,
we
it's
have people
mandatory,
taking it.
at least at some point.
History is not important, and I will avoid it as much as possible.
Let's see. Magitech, I'm going to say, is a Tuesday, Thursday as well. Let's see. So that's trying to edit this on the fly so that I can get everybody more or less.
Also, there's some rare Monday, Wednesday classes with no Friday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that for right now.
I think we should make this as simple as it can be.
Yeah.
No, let's make it complicated, just like the real life school system. Stress.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make it capitalistic.
Also,
too.
if we have completely different schedules, that's also going to make it difficult for us to do things together.
True. Yeah.
However, our schedules match up. I'm fine with taking them that way.
Okay.
Having those be the evening classes.
Let's see. So I did not cover subterfuge, which everybody except Logrin is taking.
I don't see the point of it.
That's fair. You don't have to. I'm just kind of talking out loud or
All that
thinking
sneaking
out loud.
around and stuff.
I'm
It's going to be
talking
my
out loud.
favorite class.
I think subterfuge is going to be a Tuesday, Thursday class.
Imagine your first test is sneaking into the classroom successfully.
I can
and you
do
guys.
it.
Well, would you guys know that that's the test?
I would have done it anyway.
Fair.
I mean, Kin is that type of person, so
Yeah.
they are what Legend is welcome to say otherwise, but I definitely see them that way, and I'm not going to argue it. So,
Yes, I mean the type of person who would sneak into the subterfuge class.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say so. You want to multi-class is also gonna be a Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know if anybody else is making notes, but I am making notes, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
Making
But
notes on what specifically?
just when the classes are. Offensive magic is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So is defensive magic.
I'm not writing any of this down.
That's fair. I am, so it doesn't matter if you are or not. I'm just making note.
I'm just waiting to hear the ones that I'm in so I could somewhat get that down.
It's not like we have to follow our actual schedule in terms of like, oh no, I forgot to go to my class.
No, that's
Vicari will
Not like
never
real life.
yet when the class is.
Dance is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as
I
is
have
music.
a key time, so I can remember what time it is at all times.
Let's see. So magical defense. We're gonna go with the Tuesday, Thursday. Magical item creation. We're gonna go with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Monsters 101. Oh, let's see. I like this being a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think that's everything that everybody's got in there. If I'm missing something, we can come up with it. Otherwise, we're just going to go with that. So I've got notes for everything, so if we are missing something, I'm sorry. But we shouldn't be. Put that there.
Sweetness.
So yeah, that is your you have your classes set out, and just kind of let me know whether you want them to be morning or afternoon. Vicari, you say you're a morning person, so I'm going to assume everything is morning for you. Logrin, I'm going to assume everything is afternoon for you. But just kind of let me know so that we can
and
kind of...
Monsters 101, I definitely would want to take like closer to sundown because
I'm telling you, we should definitely have the same schedule timing for our
okay,
that we can actually hang together as a party.
I mean, you're going to hang together as a party regardless at points. This is honestly not that important because as part of your orientation, you would have found out that Adventuring 101 kind of takes precedence over everything. So if there's something that the party needs to do, your other classes are kind of... They're not put on the back burner necessarily, like not officially, but like your teachers understand that you will be doing other things and won't be in class. They have it such that the trajectory of the class is set out so that you know what chapters you need to have read in the textbooks, which are provided free of charge. I mean, it's part of your admission because this is not a capitalist location. Here, just given to you. Which is different for Kin. Kin is like, wow, weird.
No, what? Are you kidding me? I would be like all about that. Like, hell yeah. Fucking making kids pay for their fucking school books? No way.
Yeah, but you're used to fighting for that and not it being the default. So you're like, oh, this is weird, but I like it.
Not in my town. The Shadow Kingdom doesn't do that shit. We got libraries full of books.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of shitty, but...
yeah, so that's most of... I'm imagining, your mystery solving is going to be in the evenings / weekends. You might discover things at different times depending upon your schedule, which we can play out. But this is more for GWIS information in case something happens. But you do all have to take the same Adventuring 101 class. So, that's, 10 a.m. So, can't have all your classes in the afternoon. I don't doubt that of Lucina. Lucina, okay. I always go back and forth because I can't remember. Yeah. Anyway, any more discussion of the mystery plot before you head for a bed?
The Vicari is gonna try to roll on why the name of the author seems relevant, or seems like it tickles some kind of inkling in the back of their head.
The name of the author?
Yes, the
Ophélie Cyril.
Whatever it is you said, because my tongue does not move that way.
That's all right.
You have books with all your knowledge in them. I mean, well, maybe you might not know which one it's in, but...
Can I roll maybe history? If I'm in my room with advantage?
I would say this is more of an investigation roll. You're I mean, you've got information that you are looking into. You're not necessarily. I guess. Well. Nat 20. Very nice.
I already know this person.
Where did?
Whoa. Natural 20, huh?
Yeah. Okay, let me see. I write that here. Sorry, I thought I had my notes here, but they are not.
I mean, I know.
Okay, so from your investigation, looking into all books and what you can regarding that name. Other problem is that I've got a preschooler and a wife who like to move things around.
It happens.
It's like the Spires moving the buildings around.
Exactly. It's not as fun because you have to find it and.
I don't imagine it's fun for the students either, but
Oh man. Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm saying that a lot.
No worries.
Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. So in your investigation and whatnot, you're looking at it. I'm going to message you because this is you who are working on it, and yeah, I misspelled things. So there's
Yeah, I get what I get the
that is what you discover. Suspense for everyone else.
Who shuts the book? Where's everyone else right now?
I'm assuming because we went back to our rooms, we're all in our rooms.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm in my room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vicari will go to Okoye's room.
You also do have message, I believe. So there's that option.
Yeah. Vicari doesn't want to be overheard, though. I mean, I know that's technically not a thing that message could do, but anyone scrying or... I don't know. I don't think Vicari knows exactly, but I'm sure there's a way to intercept message.
Yeah, maybe.
So Vicari knocks on Okoye's door.
And Okoye looks up from where she's tinkering with Fino and come in.
Vicari lets themselves in and closes the door behind them. There's something I wanted to ask you.
All right. Seems kind of mysterious, but go ahead.
Unfortunately, some things seem to be becoming mysterious and more interesting. The
Ooh,
name, sorry,
are you okay?
the name on the book, I looked at it a few times and something jumped out at me. You remember the old gods, right?
Yes, we did study the old gods. Yeah.
I'm gonna be right
I
back.
know.
So roleplay amongst yourselves.
Yeah, no worries. Uh, I know no one worships them anymore, but I mean, I'm sure. I guess some people may, but I have not met a person who does.
There's some people that still keep to the old ways, and tradition does have a place even in modern society. But you know, old habits die hard sometimes.
The the author of the book, it was an anagram for something, and when I unscrambled the words, it says Ophikias will rise. Ophikias being the 13th zodiac.
Ooh, and Koya like pushes up the goggles off her eyes and puts down her wrench. Now that is interesting. Wow.
The
So does that?
reason, sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
after you.
No, go ahead.
The reason I'm telling you is Kin has already aligned themselves with the 13th.
Oh fuck.
And they have yet to tell me why. I'm worried they might have something to do with what is going on here.
Man, really? They seem to not really care all that much to kind of throw themselves into the machinations that are going on around here. Really? Are we talking about the same Ken?
In a few conversations I've had alone with them, they have shown an incredibly intelligent mind, and you've seen them on the battlefield. You know what they're capable of.
Well, of course. No one's disputing their intelligence. They're here. I don't know. I just didn't get sort of the underhanded, sneaky vibe.
You
I
did.
mean, I know everyone keeps secrets because that's everyone keeps secrets, but I just never got that vibe from Ken.
I don't know what will happen in the next few days, but I do know that I have to be able to trust someone, and that person used to be Kin. But I don't know here. They're too close to this. I don't know how, I don't know why, but if they believe that they are the 13th, someone might be doing something for them.
Oh, this is a lot. This is heavy. This is heavy stuff.
I'm sorry, but I knew you'd be able to shoulder the burden. We cannot let Kin know. I will keep the book, and I will return it at some point. But I will not let Kin know whether I have it or do not have it. I'm worried.
Well, I don't think the way to inspire trust and to get Ken to open up is to start keeping secrets and then spying up. Not well, no spying. So that's a bit of a harsh word. keeping an eye on them unduly. I don't think that's a good way to inspire Ken to be honest and open up to us.
Ian is keeping an eye on each of us. You've seen the way they look at everyone. They glance around their surroundings. They take everything in. Are you telling me that this person is not watching each of us in turn?
I think we all watch each other in our own way. I mean, Ken does it very intently and methodically. But I've seen you glance at people, and it may look like you're looking directly through them because, oh, something is more important behind them, but you're looking at them, taking the measure of a person, weighing them against whatever cheat sheet you use to figure out if people are necessary or useful for you. And even Logrin, in his simple way, looks at people and it may look like he's just gathering whether or not there'll be a good eating partner in case he wants to have a chicken wing eating contest, but he's still taking the measure of a person as well. So I don't think it's fair to just say Ken, they just look at everyone. I think we all do in our own way. Ken just has their very distinct way of watching people. I think you might give Ken too much credit when they may just be here to learn.
At this moment, you may hear a knock on the door of Okoye's room.
2 visitors in one day. Come in.
It's me, Ken. I just came to give you these ingots for Vicari. What are you doing here?
I was talking to my good friend Okoye.
He used the friend word.
You're not here.
I'm rolling.
I know.
If only Logrin could hear.
You know what?
I would like to roll
check.
insight on Vicari's expression to see if it seems like they are hiding anything.
Vicari, go ahead and roll deception.
Oh, deception.
Yeah. Deception. Disgrace.
Look at the scar on his face.
Evil as clear as the scar on his face.
Excellent impression.
Wow.
Sorry.
I really want to watch that movie
You're getting
again.
these are Disney Plus.
Wonderful.
I still have a +3 to all charisma rolls.
Yep. So Ken, Vicari's visiting Okoye, you know? Just exploring this new friendship that they have discovered, and you know.
Seems normal enough.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Okoye, I would like to leave you that thing that I told you about before, and I leave a sack of objects.
When you bend over to place them, I assume on the ground or on the work table.
I'm not sure
Vicari's
what they are, by the way.
No. Vicari's gonna send you a message. We still have to have our talk.
I suppose we do. You could have come visited me.
Okoye, go ahead and roll perception.
Stevie's seen a suspicious pointing.
That's more the whispering than anything.
Aw.
That's how much these motherfuckers cast message.
I was gonna say.
We're doing it all the time. Like this is.
You notice that they are definitely making like pointed glances or pointed looks between them, but don't necessarily see the whisper or the mouths moving. You're just kind of like, this feels weird.
There's a weird energy here.
There's a weird silence.
So I leave Okoye the material that I mentioned before, without showing Vicari what it is, and I just say, all right, well, I guess I'll let y'all have your little friendly hangout that none of the rest of us are invited to. And then I leave.
Vicari's like big stupid smile on their face until the door closes. And then Vicari looks right back at Okoye. What's in the bag, Okoye?
A project Kin may or may not be doing later or tomorrow.
What's
And-
the product?
Here.
I'm sorry?
They wanted to leave it here, and they may or may not be working on it today or tomorrow or next week. So they were kind of about it, and I really wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about butterflies at the time, so I. Pulls the goggles down back over her eyes.
TB, you're seeing the voice chat, right? The one that's attached to the... Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Can Vicari roll insight on that?
Yeah. And Okoye can roll deception.
What's my deception?
Oh yeah, watch out for the teeth.
Ooh! Aw!
Everything's coming up V
You
today.
are rolling so well. I'm just not...
I've
I
said
have
it before.
proficiency in this.
I've said it before, but Roll20 tends to be very like, I'm going to give you high rolls this entire session. And then it'll be, next time or 2 sessions down the road, I'm going to give you only low rolls. It almost never goes in the middle. It's like really, really good or really, really bad. Just.
And there was like no way that you could have rolled higher to beat it because it's just 20 than 22.
Oh, if they got a nat 20, they would have.
Are we going by auto crit nat 20 rolls?
I assumed.
I don't know.
Is that a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
Oh, mine's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
I get a
Okay.
+3.
It's a 19 plus some.
19 on die plus 3.
So, Okoye's hiding something about this. Like what's in the bag is more significant to Kin.
Okay. Vicari's going to. If you always how close is the bag to Okoye?
Kin. Kin would have set it down, so I.
Depends where y'all are standing. I mean, I would have put it just like somewhere.
What did
Would you put it on the? Where did you intend to put it?
Like close to Okoye or like a little farther, like out of the way?
Or would you have
If there
just
is
kind
a
of set it down
table
right
in
next
between-
to?
The door and the work desk that I assume Okoye was standing at before, then I put it on that table.
Oh,
It's up to you, Okoye. I mean, you know the structure of this room.
That's fair.
If
Yeah.
there's a table, then I put it there.
So,
Yeah,
like, on the,
bench, so yeah, that would have been the first table that you would have encountered walking into the room.
okay.
Then yeah, I put it there.
And how far is Okoye from me?
If you just walked into the room and then started talking, like her workshop is off to the right, so
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think Vicari would be closer than that. All right. Vicari's gonna Misty Step to the bag.
Oh my god, wasting a whole spell slot for this.
No,
Well, I mean,
I
it's
got
a
Fey Touch.
Oh.
Yep.
Might as
Wasting
well.
a whole
Not a
ability
spell
for
slot.
this.
Have any of y'all not used your advantage? I think TB, you haven't used your advantage, your inspiration for the
Yeah,
thing.
and I haven't used mine yet.
Did you want to reroll Deception?
Oh wait, no, I did use mine, right? On the
Is it-
useless roll.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Should use it, I'm just saying.
I just want to let Vicari know that Fino is on the work table, and while I was teaching, he's very much still awake.
Operable. Yeah. Okay.
So
Don't try
Yeah.
nothing.
if
I don't know.
you like try to take something off her bench that she didn't give you permission to touch, he may react. So just
Vicari's gonna reach into the bag and pull out what I assume are the or pull out one of the lead ingots.
all right. That's gonna upset him.
Who
'Cause
needs security when you got a giant ape?
you're touching stuff on his mama's workbench.
How would Fino react to that?
Get
Yeah.
their ass.
He'd probably reach out and smack his hand.
All right.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Are we gonna roll an attack on that, or is that gonna be a thing that's gonna happen?
Yeah, Fino can roll an attack on that.
Alright, let's see. Where is he? Where's my baby stat? Where is he in inventory or in action? Alright, so yeah, he can hit with force damage. Alright, let's see.
God damn. Can you
Damn.
give Fino your advantage?
Oh no, I think that was the damage dice, not the actual hit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
damage. Here I can roll D20 before. Two hits.
We're gonna assume he's not gonna try to take my whole arm off.
So 10 plus what? That's the question.
I mean, unless it's +5, you're not gonna hit.
Unless you use your advantage. Just saying. Beat their ass.
You just want
No.
your secret safe.
I'm not. It's just he reacts to. Because I'm not looking to do damage, but just he reacts to you reaching out to touch something on his mom's workbench. So no, he doesn't have to hit, but you notice that he does react to you touching the back without permission.
That he goes to slap your hand and ends up slapping the table next to the bag.
Vicari pulls out the lead ingot.
Mm-hmm.
What is this for? Okay.
Well, seeing as how you touch someone else's things on my workbench without asking, I'm going to decline to tell you. Because that's rude, Vicari.
Can Vicari
If
roll?
you to know anything about this, I'm sure they would have told you.
I know Kin is hiding something. I'm trying to figure out what.
Well,
Just
this
to make sure if it is dangerous to us or not.
this right here is not going to inspire Ken to be honest with you.
It's really not.
Some toxic relationship stuff right now.
We're
So
not in
you-
a relationship.
This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you dig and dig and push them and try to intimidate them, the less they're going to open up to you. It's like,
Okay.
I'm the soldier, you're the diplomat. How am I telling you these things?
Got
Vicari
him.
puts the lead back in. Um. I don't know how Vicari could come to a conclusion. But could Vicari try to figure out if there's anything specific about lead?
Vicari could roll a, we'll call it Arcana check.
Okay. You're right, okay. I understand what you're trying to say.
Vicari,
I understand what you're trying to say.
Vicari is very aware that lead can be used to counteract certain spells, especially when, you know, I don't know, just, fashioned into a headpiece of some sort.
Okoye, sorry. Okoye. Vicari, turns to leave. You're right, I am completely wrong. I'm unsure. Truly. And Vicari, at least you can see that their hands are shaking. That they actually look a little scared and afraid. And you can see that the electricity is kind of, it's building off of them, and you can see the clouds where they are in their, on their skin. And you know that you can see that they're agitated in some way, because you saw them also when the Nikosi fight happened.
Whoa. Okay, I got a lot of delicate stuff in here that reacts to lightning. So let's.
Oh, Vicari's already walked pretty far away from you now. Like they're closer to the door.
Well, be careful touching that doorknob, because if you set off static electricity in my workshop, I'm gonna have bigger problems.
Your floors aren't not grounded. Outside, but are your floors not grounded?
Well, she has like experiments and stuff in progress that will not react to static lightning. Not react well, and she might blow a hole in the space and time continuum.
Damn, what you working on?
Damn. Okay. So Vicari, like, their hands almost on the door. But tell me why they wanted something made of lead to block mental intrusion if they're not hiding something from the rest of us. And Vicari kind of just takes a deep breath, like letting in the air and then expelling just all of it. And just like that, the lightning stops. The clouds disappear, and they look back at their normal self, and they touch the knob to go out. Don't tell them, if you could. And they close the door.
Seems like I'm a secret keeper, but okay. And she goes back to tinkering on Pheno, just muttering under her breath. Like, I'm here to learn stuff, and now I'm keeping secrets for this one and that one, and I feel like something's gonna fall out, like my knowledge is gonna fall out of my ears trying to keep everyone's secrets.
Logan just runs in the room saying, I got about 12 secrets to tell you. I'm joking.
Logrin knocks on the door. Is it time for my Okoye adventure yet? All right. Anything else you all want to do before you head them for bed?
You could come talk to me. Like,
Vicari is going to knock on Kim's door.
the door opens. Even
On
though
its
Kim's
own?
like, yes, actually. I mean, I use Mage Hand to open it, but yes, it seems to open on its own, and Kin is like across the room, lounging in a chair, looking like cool and relaxed and sipping some colorful drink. Welcome to the Starlight Palace. I have been expecting you.
As you should. Well, what's going on with you?
Getting right to it, huh?
Have you known me to be any other way?
I suppose not. Look, let me just put it like this. I am the 13th of something I cannot tell you. It is very important and very personal, and if the information were to get out, it could be very bad for me.
Do you think any of that would be satisfying to me at all?
I think that maybe if you can just find a way to just like deal with it and not have to know everything about everyone.
You asked me to be completely honest with you. No?
Yes, I did.
I don't trust you. It's hard for me to trust you right now. There is a stack of evidence arrayed against you, and it's making me feel like the one person I thought I could trust, at least to work with me, can't do that right now. And it's not just this. Deciding to tell Logrin we're in a relationship? What? You did not clear that with me.
It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment decision.
You could have told them that we had sex. You could have told them anything. Honestly, this hamstrings me in a way that I was not expecting. I don't think this is about me. I don't only think this is about me. I think you have your own things that you're worried about. But at least with me, I was hoping I'd have some idea of what you are capable of.
You know what I'm capable of.
Was Nkosi you're doing?
No. I would have no reason to draw that much attention to us. In fact, it's the opposite of what I want.
That's fine. But I'm sure killing them could do something for you. So I want to know. For real.
Like what?
I don't know.
What motivation could I have for killing Nkosi? Because they attacked you? I don't really like you like that, Vicari. I'm sorry to say.
You have broken my heart. Truly.
I would like to roll insight on that.
Okay.
I know you meant it sarcastically, but I still want to read into it.
Maybe it wasn't sarcastically.
That's a 16.
Are you gonna roll persuasion or deception? Which is it?
Should I roll deception on this?
Whatever you think is appropriate. I'm just trying to read into your feelings as best I can.
As I say, they are trying to read into the truth behind that statement. With a 16, if you want to contest it, you're welcome to contest it. Otherwise, you're welcome to tell them more or less what they would glean off of that.
I'm trying to figure out what Vicari feels in this moment. I think it's more important. I mean, that's more. I think Vicari will maybe roll deception,
Okay.
but I think this is a very weird thing to roll deception on.
Please don't succeed this time.
Oh, definitely, totally won't succeed. I mean, we don't want Vicari to have the upper hand at all.
Didn't succeed.
Finally.
They aren't heartbroken in this moment. I think more of what they're feeling right now. They're agitated and a little bit, and even without the electricity, because they're really keeping tight knit on their emotions outwardly, or they're trying to anyway. But they really wanted to trust you, and there's a lot of information that's making it seem like they can't in this moment, and that kind of is the point that hurts. Because especially after they told you what they wanted to do.
In sighs and says, Vicari, I didn't do this. I'm not... My theory that I am the 13th mentioned in that prophecy is purely speculation. I don't have any reason to believe that some fucking stranger or ancient cult or some shit would have any reason to write some weird prophecy about me. That's not what it's about. I am the 13th in a line of people. Leaders of a community.
A community?
I don't... I don't trust easy, and revealing secrets is not comfortable for me. But I realize that in trying to protect my own secrets, I have made myself untrustworthy and possibly alienated a potential ally. Look, I don't know if I can tell you everything right now. It could put me in danger. It could put everyone in danger.
Are you worried I'd tell someone?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I know what you give to Okoye.
Really?
And there is a breakthrough in the case. And there is a reason it points to you. Not that you deserve all of this honesty and this moment. But Ovikias will rise is what the name of the author is.
That's the
Ovikias.
Zodiac, which of course I know off the top of my head.
Yeah, of course.
That's not me.
How can I be certain?
Okay.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have all kinds of marks.
Was that meant to be a come on? Because completely
No,
unsure that this is the time
it's
for that.
it's a literal statement. I have lots of why are you asking?
Because a lot of times cards were marked up people with certain affectations of their worship. So I was just asking if you have it too, that's all.
I don't know how I can prove to you that this isn't about me without telling you what my actual significance is. I mean, I wish I could say that I am not any kind of shit. Fuck it. I am royalty, Vicari.
What?
Royalty.
You are...
I am the 13th, or I will be the 13th king of my home kingdom.
That is interesting. You're telling me that you're royal.
I am.
I've never heard of you before, and I've been a
Yeah,
lot of
well,
places.
Kin Starlight isn't exactly my real name.
All right, out of game. Fuck. Okay. All right.
There's a reason that I've been lying about everything and being so secretive. I'm in hiding. I wasn't kidding about this being a dangerous secret.
Right.
If my enemies find out who I really am, it could be very dangerous for me.
Vicari, for the first time that you have ever seen them, are a complete loss for words. They start pacing in your room, and then like now you see it like full, like before it was, gradual or whatever, lost all composure. The clouds are there. You can see the storm that birthed Vicari on the skin that you can see. So like on the chest, there's like this like vortex kind of, and like a lightning bolt that kind of just travels from like their collarbone down to which you assume is like downwards, I guess. And then like the things are in like lightning is kind of just static electricity is kind of just teeming off of them. And Vicari just walks out of your room.
Hey, damn.
I need to think. Fuck.
Well, their mind just got blown.
And Vicari goes into their room. You hear their door slam.
Hey. Ken is just sort of trying to contemplate whether or not that was the right move.
Well, they really were on your ass, so you have to do something.
Yeah, Ken is just going to go down to their secret basement and just pray to their ancestors for a while and be like, did I make the right move? Please don't let this blow up in my face. I had some other plans for what I was going to do tonight, but I don't think they're going to be able to focus after that.
Fair.
Yeah, no. I think that's the end of Vicari's night, unless anyone else wants to.
Does Logrin have any plans for its secret, faithful encounters and subterfuge?
That's the thing about Logrin. Logrin really has no plans tonight. He has only two things in his mind right now. The first thing that I was thinking about doing, but then I was like, I might just say this happened, but not actually play through it, is he wanted to kind of sneak out while everybody was doing all of their kind of in the room kind of secret conversations thing, and just go to the kitchen and get the chick fruit. And get the chick fruit seeds. That was his first goal.
Logrin's got his own secret, man.
And it is food related, y'all. It is food related. So he's going after the chick fruit seeds from the cafeteria. So that's one thing he wanted to grab. Even if it was he had to ask for the fruit and grab the fruit and not just get the seeds or get the seeds.
Now, what if you get attacked out there going out on your own?
I have my ways of getting around that. No worries. But chick fruit, chick seeds are what needed right now. So I go ahead and I grab them from the cafeteria as quickly as I can. Without really getting distracted.
Yep.
And on my way back.
Okay, wait. Are you doing this stealthily, or are you just kind of going?
You know what? I'll do it without stealth. I'm just gonna walk in and be
no stealth. Okay.
Yeah, just hey, do you have any chick fruit laying around?
They look at you funny and hand you one.
Thank you. And I just leave. And the second thing I wanted to do was go to the site of Nikosi's kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And what I wanted to do was just kind of look around the area, because the area was blocked off. It was just woods over there. And as far as I could tell, we couldn't go further to search for anything because of how many people were around and stuff like that. So what Logrin wants to do is kind of inspect the area around it to see if he could grab any information. And then he wants to go ahead and send Phoenix around the area to try and see if he can get a bird's eye view of anything specific.
Okay. I guess, are you looking for other clues? What are you looking for here, I guess?
Pretty much what my main goal right now is I want to try to use everything in my arsenal to see if I could figure out if there are tracks, and if there were tracks, where they would lead, whether those tracks are of natural nature, like physical tracks, or anything that kind of just smells off, or just anything that could have lingered around the area.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
All right. And I'm using Phoenix, so does that give me advantage? Kind of like the help action?
Sure.
Alright, only an 11.
So with an 11, you see that anywhere there where there might have been tracks, enough people have walked through that you wouldn't even know where to look after. It just there's been a lot of foot traffic, basically post murder, post attempted murder anyway. So yeah, nothing really available for you to look at.
And the last thing I want to do is to send Phoenix out and just do a sweep of the area. I'm gonna transfer my eyesight to be its eyesight and just kind of get a bird's eye view just to see who is out and about this area right now.
Okay.
And I'll roll perception for that.
Sure.
All right.
You see, there's a few students who are wandering around. There's at least a few couples who are wandering around, holding hands and looking lovey-dovey, talking to one another. You don't really see any singles out there. It's pretty much all like either couples or like small groups of friends who are wandering around.
But all seeming like students for the most part.
Yeah, I'll say I guess you do see like one professor who's wandering around, not like wandering, but like walking, out and about this time of night.
It's like walking. Would you say like walking with purpose, or just walking as a stroll?
More with purpose than a stroll, but doesn't look like they're in a hurry. Just like they're going somewhere with intention.
Are they like
I guess.
walking like away from my location, near the spot, or towards it?
They're walking more away from, like not directly away from the spot. They're just walking away from you in relation to, like, they're walking further away from the spot and further away from you, not directly out from either. Just kind of their path has reached its closest point to you and the location.
What I want to do is go ahead and open one of my eyes, keeping one of my eyes connected to Phoenix, and just start walking back and let Phoenix go ahead and kind of trail that professor just to see if he's...
I don't know if you can
going
do
in
that, by
his-
the way. I'm just saying, because I also have this ability. I don't think you
Honestly-
can just split between the two of them.
Honestly, I'm just like, yo, keep an eye. And then have it start going.
Logrin, it's a giant flaming bird.
Actually, the
Or it's
flames
a
are actually
small-
really subtle. To be honest. Basically, think about it this way.
Subtle at
Like,
night?
when I don't have the Phoenix ignited, it's basically kind of like the subtle embers
Okay.
of an actual flame. So kind of more of a darker red, kind of subtle ember. And then when I ignite it inside of, like, in Wildspire Spirit, basically, that's when it goes ahead and turns into a beautiful phoenix with the flaming feathers and kind of its beautiful form, you know? Yeah. So right now, it's not, like, really kind of, like, looking around as in, like, oh, yeah, I'm tailing it, just kind of, like, seeing if it's going out of its way from the path, or is it just sticking on the path? Just so I can start walking away.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't care if it looks suspicious at all. It's just... I'm just trying to go ahead and get as much information as I can to see who that isn't a kid or a student is traversing these grounds, because in all honesty, Logrin is paranoid. He came to the school kind of having this mindset where it's like he's gonna learn to be better with what he's doing. He's gonna be working with people. He's gonna be going ahead and going through the school life at school. But now we're in the middle of a murder. There's shit going down, and Logrin has to stay positive where he is needed to be positive, but he has to get serious where he knows how to be serious the best by himself.
Okay.
So he's just trying to piece it together by himself just to ensure that it's not going to get worse.
Okay.
So this isn't like an active search.
Yeah, I guess with a 17 perception, looking at the professor does have a book under their arm, and it's Magical Defense in a Modern Age.
All right. If I see that book, I'll send Phoenix back to me,
Okay.
and we'll walk back to my room, and I'll go ahead and plant the chick fruit seeds from inside the fruit in my room,
Mm-hmm.
and just start to grow them with a
Okay.
little bit of druidcraft.
Okay.
And after that, that'd be him for the night.
All right. Okay. Well, I think with that, we will go ahead and end the session. Everybody has kind of retired for the night. It's been some interesting social developments, but
Interesting.
yeah.